Hello guys, this is Levi the Grapher. I hope you're enjoying your holidays. So a few days ago, someone reached out to me asking me, hello Levi, please how do I start this new career, And this is not the first time someone is reaching out to me, especially young ones like myself. And we all know the time of the year that it is. It's that time of the year that everybody starts writing New Year goals, New Year resolution and plans. Because of that, I felt like creating this content around this to help anyone, planning on starting up a new career or going into a new industry next year. So if you're part of the people that have written down their New Year goals and New Year resolution, I have something for you. First, I'll say jump in, get off someday ISO. Most of us, we enjoy this someday ISO, like someday I'm going to start this, next year I'm going to start this, on 1st of January I'm going to start this, on 15th I'm going to start. You keep procrastinating. And the funny thing is that when we are doing this, we keep sharing this idea with friends, peers, and telling them that we have this cool idea. And some of them, when you tell them, they're like, this is very, very nice. So when you tell them, they're like, you want to go and do this. Like, I remember when I was trying to set up this channel, I was sharing these ideas. I spent a lot of time, sharing this with people just to get their feedback. And some of the feedback I got took me back like months before I could, get the vibe again to, think of pursuing this stuff again. So there was a friend that I shared the idea with. He was like, bro, I've done YouTube channel like before. I've done similar stuff before. But what I thought is that, if you want to do all this YouTube and everything, your face has to be very smooth. There's some things that keeps people they don't want to pursue their goals because, after I heard this stuff, I was like, I started thinking of it so this is one of the reasons that this guy stopped, So things like this can draw you back if you're not careful. If you're the kind of person that don't really think about the advice people give you, might, things like this can keep you back. So get off that someday ISO and jump in. Like I told someone that if you don't start, you won't have anything to improve on. Some of us, we spend all this time because of the fear of starting. We don't really want to start anyhow because there's this thing we have in our mind, like how we want it to be, that perfect starting. But the truth is that you just have to start. You just have to start. Jump in. That's the word I always tell people. Jump in. I do it all the time. Sometimes when I do my research, do other things, the ones I can grab at that particular time, I grab it. And the next thing I do is to jump in because I believe that when I jump in, I have the opportunity to improve. When I look back at the first video I did, I'm like, I need to do this, I need to improve on this and, some other stuff. So my first advice for you is to jump in. So the second thing I'll tell you is to chase progress instead of perfection. When you start a career, it's very, very easy to start chasing perfection. It's very, very easy, especially when you are the social media type, when you come online, you see people doing similar things or exactly what you're doing, and their contents are very, very, very crazy. This is the kind of thing you visualize and imagine your content to look like, but then you're not yet there and you start feeling bad. What's going on? I'm not good enough. My equipment are not up to all this kind of thinking. But the truth is that you need to chase progress. What I normally do is that whenever I discover someone on the internet, someone that inspires me or someone that I wish my work to be like his or her or Nige. So the first thing I do is to scroll down their page, scroll down to their early works and see what they used to create when they're like me, because most of these guys have been in this industry for 10 years, 15 years, and comparing my works to their own is it's me being stupid, something like that. So I just look at their works. I'm like, you're doing well, you're trying, just keep going. This guy also started like this guy also started with one camera, this guy also started with small camera, So those things keeps me going, and I've come to realize that it's always better to chase progress instead of perfection, because chasing perfection will lead to burnout, depression, overthinking, and all those stuff. So the second thing I'll tell you, chase progress instead of perfection. Another thing I will tell you is to have a clear why that will keep you motivated during the tough days, because they will definitely come. There will be days that you will feel unmotivated to do this thing. There will be days that you won't have the vibe to do it again. There will be days that this passion of yours will feel like a burden to you. I also felt this way, when I was starting off street photography, like there were days I didn't feel like doing it again. Even up to now, I still feel that way though. But then it was higher because family were advising me like, you need to, you need to change the kind of photography you do. You need to, like, you're not making money from this. Why is it that every day you say you're going out to shoot and all this stuff, but still you can't pay your bills or stuff like that? And it wasn't really easy for me, but I had a while I was doing this photography. Like, I believe that what I'm doing is like an investment, like there are some days it will be worth it, some days people will look at these images I've created today, and it will mean so much to them. And I had a lot of why that kept me going up to now. The truth is that even your mentors feel this way sometimes. Sometimes they feel like they can't do this anymore. They feel like giving up and a lot of feelings. But what some of them do is to take break, which is the next thing I want to talk about. Know when to take break. A lot of people don't really know when to take breaks. Most of them, because they have consumed a lot of stay consistent. Even when they are feeling burnout, when they are feeling depressed, they keep going hard. But that's not it. That's not you being consistent. That's not you being consistent. You need to know when to take break as a creative, or no matter the industry that you are in. You need to know when to take break. A lot of people don't really know when to take break. So as you begin your own journey, know when to take break. Whenever you feel like this thing is becoming like a burden, this thing, you're experiencing burnout, depression, take break. Start doing things that that will ignite this fire. If it's watching documentaries of the masters of this craft or whatever you are doing, if it's even if it's something outside the journey or something outside the career, do it so far that it will bring back the fire, or bring back the vibe to do it again. Thank you so much. I wish you good luck as you begin your own journey. If you enjoy this content, do it to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.